Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation continues to be the compositions of Honorable Kabir Ji in Rag Gaudi. And this one is Gaudi Nawa, meaning it has to be sung to the 9th beat. And the recitation. Jon Shad Jau Jag Mah Aio, lagat pavan khasam bisrayo. जियरा हर के गुना गाओ रहाओ, गर्भ जोन में उर्द तप करता, तो जटर यगन में रहता। 184 जोन पर में आयो, अब के छुटके ठौर न ठायो। कहो कबीर भज सारंग पानी, आवत तीसै जात न जानी। कहो कबीर भज सारंग पानी, आवत तीसै जात न जानी. The Rahautuk is pretty straightforward. Jiara, har ke guna gao. Sing to the glories of the Har Self, or profit from the qualities of the self. So it is addressing the being and saying, Har ke guna gao. Gao literally means singing. But singing, when you sing to the glories of some thing, you're in effect following the qualities of that thing. There is a desire to become like that thing or entity, although both of these words may be inappropriate, but for the sake of explaining conceptually, we have to rely on words. So, Jiara har ke guna gao is an injunction to human beings not to forget the source from which we have emerged. And being and singing its glories mean to become like that source, or to be in harmony with that source. Hukam. Why? Because Kabir Ji says, we have been going through a long evolutionary cycle, and what happens is this. Jon Shad Jau Jag Mah Aio. When you leave the womb and arrive in this world, or emerge in this world, lagat pavan, the wind, touches you, influences you, lagat pavan, khasam bisaryo, the self is forgotten. So it seems as if once we are delivered into this world, our cultural milieu, which is what is meant by the wind of Maya or the wind, pavan, it's our cultural surrounding. It ensures that we are indoctrinated, that we are imprinted and shaped by ideology, by belief, by practice. Memes, which is how Richard Dawkins describes cultural information or cultural software that constantly bombards and shapes us. Our cultural DNA gets put in place, and cultural conditioning causes in us a forgetfulness. Khasam bisaryo. That is the process that we all undergo. And so it is a return to that primal state. Kabir says, Garb jon mein urd tap karta, tau jatar agan mein rehta. In the womb, you were not comfortable. For one thing, you were in an inverted position, urd tap. But and surrounded by a hostile environment. Tau jatara gana mein rehta. We know that the environment in which the embryo grows, it has to be protected because it's hostile to the growing embryo. So Kabir says, within the womb, you had a hostile environment and you survived because you remained in constant mindfulness of the Creator, the wisdom of the Creator. So the hint to us is, remain in mindfulness if you want to endure and negotiate the hostile environment that we live in. Because survival, for instance, is urgent. We have to do something to survive. Otherwise, we'll die. So in that sense, the environment is not very friendly. Socially, we have to survive others. And so there again. So Kabir says, look, lakh chaurasi Jon param ayo, ab ke chutke thaur na thayo. 80 lakh chaurasi, 84 lakh 100,000. So Kabir says, you've gone through many cycles of the womb. And he uses this figure, which is not to be taken literally. It's just a metaphor for innumerable cycles. And he warns us that if you slip this time, ab ke chutke thaur na thayo, you will not find a place. What he's trying to say is, you missed this opportunity and you just don't know when the next opportunity will arise. Kaho Kabir paj sarang pani avat dise jat na jani. So in all of this, Kabir says to us, rush and unite paj with the sarang pani, the self, who is not a material entity. You can't see it coming or going. Avat dise jat na jani. That is the reality behind the world of the senses that we have to grasp. On that note, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.